She looking cute. Girls with normal skin, let's jump into this summer sweat proof routine. We want to start with a bare face. First thing I did was to just do my brows and get it out of the way. I know that's using some products, but just to make sure that this video is short and that you guys won't be bored, so I decided to get it out of the way. But my skin is clean. This summer we want to make sure that we are all moisturized and sweat proof, ready for our makeup beat. So let's jump right in. So first product here I'm going to use is my Pixi hydrating mist. It suits the face and it moisturizes the face at the same time. It has hyaluronic acid in it. It also has a formula that is nourished with vitamins. So this is how it sprays on the face. It smells really good, and I love the pump. It doesn't spray heavily. It sprays a feather-like mist onto your face. The purpose of this product is to moisturize your face starting your makeup routine, before or after your makeup routine. When you use this, you're just using it as the first layer for your routine. All you want to do is spray on and let it soak into the skin because it hydrates the skin. It moisturizes the skin as well. It has mineralized vitamins in it. This product provides a surge of moisture. It basically moisturizes your face and prep it for makeup. So because you have a normal skin type, you want to make sure to moisturize the face. Make sure that it's not too dry, because if your face is dry and you apply your makeup, it's going to be patchy. And it serves as a first layer for your summer makeup routine, I would say. Not only summer, baby. You can use this anytime, but I'm just saying we are doing a summer prep makeup routine today, and so I just said that, but this product can be used anytime. You can use this product during summer, during winter, whenever you want hydration into your face. So you can use this before your makeup or anytime your skin needs hydration. You can use it at night, you can use it in the morning, anytime during the day. So now that I've gotten this out of the way, I go in with a serum. So this is the Bliss Bright Idea Vitamin C Triple Peptide Collagen Protecting Brightening Serum. So I will take this serum and just squeeze a little bit on my finger and apply it softly to the face, gently. It smells so good. If you have used the old Henderson vitamin C serum, this serum is similar to it. So after doing my serum, I go in with a little bit of oil. I'm using Decay Fontes 24K Gold Vitamin Enriched Oil. It is enriched with vitamin A and B. And I love the way this oil feels on the face. It makes the face very smooth and soft. Then I move into moisturizing my face. And the moisturizer that I'm using again is from Bliss. It is Bliss Bright Idea Vitamin C Triple Peptide Collagen Protecting and Brightening Moisturizer. And I'm just going to take a little bit of that. I don't need too much because I've already put some product on my face, and this moisturizer feels very silky. It smells amazing as well, and I love the scent. So the products that I just used, they are very lightweight, and so they are easy to go into the skin. So once you massage them onto your skin, it does layer up perfectly and it goes smoothly on the skin, so you don't have a lot of stuff going on. I usually go in with my acne medication, but because I'm just doing this tutorial right now, I'm not including that. But what I'm going to do is also add on my sunscreen. I usually put my acne medication on first before I do any serums or all of that. And then after doing the serum, I go in with this Ulta MD UV Broad Spectrum SPF 46. So I just take a little bit on the fingertip as well, not too much. And this is not one of those that leaves a white cast. I'm fine with it. It's a little pricey though. I got this from my dermatologist's office. So here you go in with sunscreen. So after doing this, I'm going to go in with a primer. Now, because I want my skin to be matte, I could use a very matte primer, but I didn't want to use any texture like primers, like a silicone fueling also. So I decided to go in with a mist. And I'm using the e.l.f. Oil Control Primer Mist. And this one is a water-based primer that preps your skin for smooth makeup application. It's also lightweight, formula that reduces shine and oil for a more matte look. It is enriched with vitamin E and vitamin B, and it has cucumber and purified water to refresh the skin. And so I'm going to go with this primer. As far as my brows, I first took a primer. This primer is a matte primer. So I put it on my brows and then I brushed it in and I went ahead and used this powder to set it. I went in with my Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Pomade. For brow gel, I went in with my MAC Brow Gel and the shade is Clear. And that's what I set my brows with. And that's how I did my brows today for this makeup routine. I usually do that, but not all the time, but specifically for this makeup routine. And because it's a sweat-proof routine, sometimes for me, I have oily brows, and so to control the oil in my brow, I set it before going ahead to do my makeup. And so now that the primer is on, I'm gonna do my eyes first, and this is Ulta Sunset Skies palette, and it looks like this. So it has a mirror and it has these 12 shades. I'll be taking my MAC Prep and Prime, and I'm just gonna blend that with my finger. So I'm gonna take Morphe E23 brush. I'm gonna tap in this shadow right there, and I'm gonna pack it on. It's really pigmented. So now I'm gonna blend it out, and it blends out very well. Shadow is blended out perfectly, seamlessly. To soften around this dark shade that I first laid down, I'm gonna take this shade right here, and I'm gonna blend it along the edges. Now I'm just taking a smaller taper brush, and this is the E30 from Cosmetic. So after tapping it, I'm just gonna blend it out. I really haven't used any Ulta product before, so I don't know the quality of their products, but this palette is really blending out well, and I like that. The shadows are very buttery. So I'm gonna go back in with this brush that I use. Just want to make sure that I add more color to my crease. Taking my P. Louise Rumor number 2. I'll just do this eye on camera so that the tutorial is not long. So I'm going in with the P. Louise base again. It's this purple base. Kid must have a purple. And I'm going to go in with my MAC 228 brush. I'm going to take this shade. It's a pinky gold shade. It is not the best in pigment, but I'm just gonna go with it. So I would take this other shade right here and put it on top of it in the middle, and I'm just blending it into the first shade. And to finish it up, I'm going to go back in with this purple shade. Next, I'll take my CoverGirl Just Gimme Noir eyeliner. So I'm going to take Havana lashes from Lady Lashes. This is the vintage smoky eye pencil in jet black, and I'm just putting that in my waterline. Without taking any other powder, I'm going to use the same brushes that I used in the corner of my eye to smudge under my eye and darken it. Now I'm going to go in with my lashes. I use the It Cosmetics mascara that I always use. She looking cute. So I wanted to make sure that I completed my eye before I gave you some tips regarding your summer eyeshadow routine, I should say. You want to make sure to go in with shimmer shadow or matte shadow, but usually I wouldn't, except it is an occasion, but I wouldn't go with too much of colors on my eye, especially if you want to go with an everyday beat. So this eye look I can wear to my son's football game. It's not too overpowering. It's not a neon shadow, it's not a turquoise, you know, green or blue or whatever. So this is wearable for all day events. But when you apply your shadow, you want to make sure to use like a waterproof liner. And the gel liner that I use is a waterproof gel liner. This is Inglot gel liner. It's J511 Midnight. It will not budge. It won't smear. It won't, you know, leak or whatever. Or when water touches it, or if you cry, this will be just right in place. It will not move. You want to use a waterproof gel liner or waterproof eyeliner to ensure that your eyeliner stays in place. And so that's why I decided to go with the one that I use. So I'm just gonna put my lower lashes here really quick and move on to the face, because I know you guys are interested in the steps that I'm gonna take as far as the face. I'm really amazed that this palette held up very well. There is no fallout on my face. The next step here is to make sure that you do not use a full coverage foundation. I say that to say if you use a full coverage foundation, it's going to be heavy on the face. So you want to use a lightweight foundation that's going to sink into the skin and blend well, so that if you sweat, you do not have too much much draining of your face. I've had an experience where I used a full coverage foundation. In fact, it wasn't once, it was twice. I used a full coverage foundation, which was the Juvia's Place foundation. I used it at my girlfriend's funeral. Rest in peace, love. And also used a full coverage foundation. I think it was the Estee Lauder Double Wear foundation. I used it at my son's football game a couple of times. And it took me a while to realize that, girlfriend, you got normal skin, you don't need all that stuff going on. So I decided, and I learned the hard way, my foundation was dripping off my face, like actually melting off my face, and that was not cute. What I will do today is to go in with this Luminous Silk foundation. It is not a full coverage, but it is buildable. I'm using two shades. I'm using shade 8 and 13. I'm gonna mix those two together. I'm gonna use one pump of shade 13 and another pump of shade 8 and apply it, not too much. I'm just going to apply just a little bit. Again, we're trying to do a sweat proof routine here, so we don't want to put too much product on. So I'm going to be very careful with how much product I'm using. For this area, I'm going to put a little bit more because I did not color correct. Again, I'm avoiding too much product on my face, so I did not color correct. So for the brush, for foundation brush today, I'm using my Sephora buffing brush. It is the brush number 88 slanted buffing brush, and the remainder of the product here from the back of my hand, I'm going to put it on the brush and blend. I'm just stapling the foundation into my skin. Still looks flawless. Got a little bit down the neck. It is flawless. The concealer we're going to use today is the Too Faced Multi-Sculpting concealer, and we're going to do just a little bit. Again, we don't want too much going on the face. I'm just gonna dab a little bit at a time, and that's that. I'm not going ham this day. Today is not a day for too much product. So I'm gonna let the concealer dry down a little bit, and then I'm just going to spray my face with Urban Decay Summer Solstice all-nighter spray. And the reason I'm using this spray is because it is formulated to make your makeup last all day. And then I will go in with the same brush. I don't need to change my brush, and because this brush is scope in angle brush form, I can scope my nose perfectly with it without any problem or without getting it on the sides of my nose. It scopes the bridge of the nose very easily. Now I'm just dabbing, stapling the product. Now I'm going to staple it on my chin as well. And to complete the process, I'm going to take my beauty blender and just go over it. I don't want any kickiness. You want to lift your eye up. You do not want the product setting into your crease, so that's why you're lifting up your eye to make sure that the product goes in there and it does not crease. So now I'm taking Fenty Espresso. Again, we're going to go with cream product because we want to make sure that it sinks into the skin. I'm going to use a dual fiber brush. And the reason I'm using this to contour instead of just applying a contour stick is because the contour stick is too dark for me. And when I use the brush, I will basically be able to control the amount of product that I'm putting on. So I'm just lightly going on here and contouring with it. So that's how it looks so far. And I'm going to go on my forehead a little bit. Again, I'm going to go over that with my powder brush just to make sure that the bronzer spread out perfectly. This is so beautiful. So again, we want to make sure we go with mattifying product. So I'm taking my Too Faced Peach Perfect mattifying powder to set under my eye, and I'll just go with this sponge. See how mattifying it is right away, and I'm stapling that underneath my eye, and I'm going to lift my eye again, make sure that I'm going all in the crease underneath there and setting it. I'm going to put this one just on the top to let it sit, and I'm going to take my Fenty Pro Filter Instant Retouch setting powder in hazelnut, and I'm going to set the other areas of my face that I did not set with the dark powder. So with that, I'm going to use this brush. This is just a Amazon brand called Cosmetic. I'm going to put that in here and tap it very well and staple around the area along my neck. Staple, so we don't want too much powder, but yes, this is a nice powder that is matte as well. So I used the Charlotte Tilbury bronzer. Now I'm going to set my entire face, and I'm going with my MAC Mineralize Skin Finish in Dark Tan. That's to dust out all this powder.
So this is how we look. And for lipstick, let's see. I'm gonna take my lip liner from ColourPop. This is BFF 4. So for lipstick, I'm going to use this lipstick from Bliss, and the name is Marsala Wine. This is how it looks. Oh, this is pretty. My lips are a little bit dry, so for this look I decided to go with this lipstick, but I'm gonna go in with this CoverGirl Full Spectrum lipstick in the middle to just give it a kind of berry finish. I feel that the lipstick do not complement the look very much, but I will stick with it. Now for the blush, I'm going in with Peony from my Cosmetic, and I'm gonna take my angle brush from Morphe. So I'm gonna go with CoverFX glitter drops right here. I'll be using the same bunch to move that powder around. And for highlighter, I'm using my MAC Cosmetics highlighter. This is in collaboration with Mariah Carey. I forgot that I had this highlighter. It's so beautiful and ColourGirl friendly. So this is the finished look. I hope you love it, and I will talk to you guys in my next video. Bye.